What's up, everybody? I am in Walt Disney World in Florida, and I am at Typhoon Lagoon Water Park. So parking is completely complimentary. It's free for anybody, whether you're staying on property or not. So you can drive up here if you have a ticket. All right, this is important in terms of bus shuttle service. You have to basically grab the bus to here from Disney Springs and vice versa. So if you're leaving here, you got to go to Disney Springs, then catch the bus to the Disney resort you're staying at. And if you want to come here via bus, you got to go to Disney Springs and then get on the Typhoon Lagoon bus.
Remember your finger. I don't remember my finger.
So Typhoon Lagoon is Disney's first water park. It opened in 1989. Then Blizzard Beach came in 1995. So this park has over 10 attraction sort of water slide rides. It's got about 13 restaurants. It's got a beach area. It's got a really cool tidal wave, one of the biggest wave pools in the world. So we're gonna go check it out and kind of tour everything and see what's up here.
Come on, baby.
So the theme of Typhoon Lagoon is basically a tropical bay that got hit with a typhoon, a really bad storm, and it's kind of the leftover debris.
I did the same in the bathroom.
So as you enter to the right, Singapore South, this is going to be your main gift shop. It's got all your souvenirs. Also, this is where you're going to pick up towels. So towels are complimentary, but it took me a while to figure out where to get towels. You have to go and to a cashier and ask for towels, or this lady has a little table set up. So over here is restrooms, but also the locker rentals. So standard locker is $10 per day. The large ones are $15 per day. So mini donuts here. You got a bar here, high and dry. If you go over this bridge here, you're going to access the Typhoon Lagoon pool. And if you want to go take a shortcut to the Crush and Gusher water slide area, you can go down this way. Now, Typhoon Lagoon, generally the hours fluctuate depending on the season. During the summer months, you should expect about 10 a.m. to about 7 p.m. But it does change throughout the year. They also have seasonal closings for refurbishment, so this park would be closed a couple times a year.
Way cool.
So this is the main tidal wave pool, and you can see there's a lot of chairs to lounge. The one thing I noticed is there's not a lot of shade. So, you know, if you need shade, I don't know where you're gonna find it, maybe back here. But it's got like beach sand, and then the pool itself is like concrete bottom, but there's beach sand all over here. So the tidal wave goes off every couple minutes, quite often. It's 8 feet at the deepest end if you go way out there. It's a pretty cool experience. I mean, it can really move you. So you should be a strong swimmer. They do have life vests available, so they're complimentary. They have everything from like extra small to sort of tween kind of sizes. So Surf Doggies has hot dogs, Mickey-shaped pretzels, churros, beers. Over there you got a Joffrey's coffee shop. Another bar here. So as you can see, there's seating all around the lagoon pool area, but not much shade. I guess back here, you know, a little bit, but most of this is right out in the sun. Here's the life vest. There's a couple spots around the pool with life vests. So this is a blustery bay, and those are the bay slides. They're just little kid water slides, so if you have little ones. So as you can see, the lazy river, Castaway Creek, kind of goes all around the park. So behind the boardroom tower is the Leaning Palms Resort Dining, which is counter service, and you got the Happy Landings ice cream shop. Here's your dining areas. Like I said, it is counter service. You go up, order it, get your food, and go sit down. So Leaning Palms, you have like chicken fingers and chicken sandwich. You have a turkey sandwich, bacon cheeseburger, Impossible Burger, kids meals. You got all sorts of drinks, non-alcoholic and alcoholic. Also has mobile order, so you can order ahead and just pick it up. So the Happy Landings ice cream shop has this like surf pail ice cream. It's like huge. And they fill it with soft serve and like M&Ms. Alright. There's more dining back here, and then there's some cabanas. Cabanas are all throughout the park, but they are an upcharge. So check the website if you're interested. Now there are several areas to get on or off Castaway Creek, the lazy river. You can see here. You just walk right down and wait for someone to get out, and they'll give you their tube. So in the back left here, there's going to be 3 different water slides. The first one here is Ketchikan Creek, little splash pad area. So Ketchikan Creek is a well-themed little splash pad area. You know, some places for the parents to set up shop. Here's the opposite end, South Shore Landing of Castaway Creek. Another entrance and exit to the lazy river. All right, over here is Heel Hall Falls, which is a tube. So this is a solo rider tube ride. Another little quick service, Low Tide Louie's. So here's another quick service, Low Tide Louie's. You can get a salad, chicken wrap, hot dogs, turkey sandwich, etc., some drinks. Here's Gangplank Falls, which is a family river raft ride. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you can definitely get a good tour of the whole entire park with this lazy river. Definitely one of the better lazy rivers. Up here with the shipwreck Miss Tilly, you're gonna see the one-person slides. They go down really fast. That's the Humunga Cowabunga slides. Back this way, more places to chill. So you can see there the Humunga Cowabunga straight drops. Go for speed. And here's the entrance to the Humunga Cowabunga. You also have storm slides back here. So, trying to find this mountain trail, supposedly a hidden trail in the Cowabunga sort of queue line. Yes, so supposedly this is it. Mountain trail. Get some good views up here. Yeah, and you can cross over this bridge. This is pretty cool. Yeah, so Hidden Mountain Trail. Definitely check that out. You go into the Cowabunga queue line and then just hook a left and you'll be on the trail. Cascade Cove is definitely a little quieter area. This is a pretty cool little area. You got like an upside down shipwreck. It's very quiet back here. It's the Bayside Fish Co. It's a bar, so you can get some adult beverages right here.
I'm fine with it.
Another counter service, Typhoon Tilly's. You can get fish sticks, chicken strips, tropical salad chicken, fried fish platter, sweet chili, chicken strips, alcohol, non-alcoholic drinks, etc. And just next door is a little snack shop. You get some Dole Whips, some pretzels, soft serve ice cream, some snacks. And to the right of Typhoon Tilly's, you got Crush and Gusher water slides and the Misadventure Falls water slides. Those are both raft and tube rides, and they're some of the more popular ones. Now these are all private cabanas you gotta rent. Now Misadventure Falls is my favorite ride in the park. It's a raft ride and it's 3 to 4 passengers. Anyone can ride, so it's family friendly except infants. And there's actually an animatronic up there. It's the only ride in this park with an animatronic. So that pathway over there was from the beginning entrance where the locker rentals were. If you hooked a right, you'd come right here. So Crush and Gusher is another raft ride. It's got 3 tracks. So the middle one is the most intense. It's coconut, and there's a couple other ones. You can go single rider in the middle, or you can go 2 people in the raft. So Crush and Gusher also has a 48-inch height requirement. Next to the Joffreys is one of the main entrances to the Lazy River Castaway Creek, and this is the Village Landing entrance. So if you're looking for snow cones and a couple different varieties of funnel cake with ice cream and stuff like that, this is your spot. There's also a little mini splash pad here as well. Alright, so Typhoon Lagoon is definitely a nice water park, lots of great theming, definitely a nice change of pace to the theme parks. You can spend a half day here, you can spend a full day here if you're into the water scene, especially on a hot Florida day. Definitely recommend Typhoon Lagoon. Hopefully you guys found this video informative and helpful in your Disney planning. See you next time. Don't forget to subscribe.